วัยเกษียณมีอะไรมีประสบการณ์
60 ปีแล้ว
มีเวลาทำสิ่งที่ชอบมีภูมิปัญญามีของดีในชุมชนถ้าคุณคือวัยเกษียณที่ยังมีไฟเรากำลังจะทำให้ชีวิตของคุณมีดีกว่าเดิมมีดีโครงการที่จะทำให้วัยเกษียณกลายเป็นวัยสร้างสรรค์ด้วยหลักสูตรมากมายจากสถาบันการศึกษาชั้นนำที่ทำมาเพื่อพี่ๆวัยเกษียณฟรีไม่มีค่าใช้จ่ายตั้งแต่หลักสูตรพื้นฐานไม่ว่าจะเป็นหลักสูตรนี้
วันนี้น้องไอซ์จะมาสอนวิธีการใช้ไลน์ตั้งแต่เริ่มดาวน์โหลด
หรือหลักสูตรนี้
ขายของบน Marketplace นั่นเองนะฮะ
และหลักสูตรที่น่าสนใจอีกมากมายเพื่อสร้างสังคมเกษียณให้เป็นสังคมแห่งการแบ่งปันสร้างสรรค์ร่วมกันนำของดีชุมชนโลดแล่นสู่โลกออนไลน์เพราะเราเชื่อว่าใครๆก็ขายของออนไลน์ได้
ถ้าเด็กๆเขายังเล่นได้เราวัยเกษียณทำไมจะเล่นไม่ได้
เกษียณมีดีหลักสูตรสร้างสรรค์สำหรับคนวัยเกษียณสมัครได้แล้ววันนี้สนับสนุนโดยวิทยาลัยการศึกษาตลอดชีวิตมหาวิทยาลัยเชียงใหม่
Thailand has already transitioned to an age society. We are facing lower birth rates and higher life expectancy. An aging society means around 10% of our population is 60 years old or older. In less than 10 years from now, we will become a super age society. It means the population age over 60 or older will hit 28%. The higher age population will affect the workforce, the economic growth, and also the future of the country. Part of the efforts to ease the economic pressure is to support the aged members of our society to keep up with changes, especially to support themselves. Today, we have a key person from Chiang Mai University, Associate Professor Dr. Nuttee Suree, Deputy Director for Educational Innovation, CMU School of Lifelong Education, to talk about a very important project called Kasien Medee or Medee Senior. สวัสดีครับอาจารย์ต้อมครับ
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
ครับ
Morning ครับ very early morning for this interview but I know you're an early person okay
Well not quite but I can manage
อาจารย์ณทีครับ please let us know about the objective of the project
Right. So as you said earlier, Thailand is now has a growing population of the aged society, and we are at the third ranking of the fastest growing in Asia for this type of population. And just like what you said, in 10 years, 2030, we will have approximately 28%. That's a lot. It's like almost 1/3 of the population, and we need to prepare them to support their living and be able to provide their own income as well. Otherwise, it's gonna cause a huge burden to the society. So we found that most of these people who are entering retirement or already in retirement, they still have a lot of potential to learn new skills, and they want to create income, especially trying to carry on the online businesses, but some of the modern communication marketing can be lacking of this population. They might have not enough skills in order to carry on some type of online businesses. And I think CMU is now in the perfect position to provide some type of education or learning system that can help propel this type of skill fostering. So we kind of created an ecosystem that promotes and support the development of this type of technology skills. So we found that all of these retirees, they are eager to learn, but we still need a lot of assistance from the younger generation. So we try to combine between these two generational forces and try to have the multi-generation platform that can help each other. The younger generation can also learn from a lifetime experience from the retirees as well. So I think this is a perfect combination. So what we came up with is called the let me just share this.
Okay, you have the slide to share.
Yes, that's right. So CMU created program called Medee Seniors. Medee is an acronym from Multi-Generation Entrepreneur Development Educational Ecosystem, or we have our long name as well, called Aging Generation Propelling Nation, a
I
lifelong
see.
education ecosystem that try to foster this work skill that is necessary for the seniors to go on and create their own business, or they already have the products and services that might not be on the online platform, but try to put on the online platform.
I
So
see.
the idea is just like this. We have aging population, and they try to create something. So we kind of invite them into our platform. We call Medee Propeller, which we provide a digital education and also create the PLC, the professional learning community, and give them some inspiration for them to go on and try to create something for themselves. And we have key events, and especially the support from CMU Lifelong Education. We can drive all the supports, and we can learn from them as well. We do a lot of R&Ds, and we get the partnerships from our sectors. But most importantly, we have the younger generation that can provide technical assistance for this group, and themselves can learn from the seniors. So once they become the well-equipped, the technological equipped Medee seniors, they can try to create their own business, and we have a place for them to do so, as what we call Medee Market. This is the online marketplace that we created, and we put a lot of effort and financial support into the market to be visible for the entire nation. And it's been a lot of fun because the market right now it's quite busy, and the problem before is that we don't have enough people, but right now the merchant who's selling the product have a different kind of problems, that they might not have enough product to sell because it's too much demand. So I think that's a good thing.
Right, it's right. Just very successful. So CMU provide from the beginning the platform, and also provide technical support, provide staff, and also the market for them. So the whole pictures of the being commercial. Right. And now, what did you learn from implementing this project? What are the difficulties or challenges in doing this, putting this far? Because I think this is quite a good model too for other people.
Right. Yes. Well, first of all, we have to say that we didn't do it alone. We got funding, a large sum of money from the National Research Council of Thailand, or in RCT, and from the Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Innovation and Technology. So we got a lot of support from them. And once we got into this project, and right now is approximately almost a year now, we learned a lot from doing this project, because I haven't done anything like this before with the age group. It's to be honest, it's quite challenging, in terms of trying to create the content and the platform suitable for them. We have to be very careful on a lot of sensitive topics, and we have to encourage them, to inspire them at the same time. So I think we learned a lot. So the way that we learned from them, we created another community called Medee Clinic. And this Medee Clinic kind of give them some advices on the problem that might have, or they can provide us of some suggestions as well. So that's how we learn from each other.
So
yes.
how about what did you find when you try to get the seniors or the elderly people to learn about technology? We know that they use Line, they can do some Facebook, but it comes to like more commercial way of using the technology. The very difficult mindset to have.
No, actually they are very eager to learn, and then they put their own effort into learning as well. I think some of them are much better than my student here, but they try a lot, but they have some limitation. So in our learning ecosystem, we started with the literacy of the digital literacy. As you can see from here, we have a lot of MOOC courses that can provide them very basic fundamentals of how to use the cell phone, starting from how to turn on the cell phone or take a photo that is appealing enough for the customers, and also using Facebook and online marketplace. Apparently, that's quite challenging for them because most of the senior are more familiar with line messaging, but not Facebook. That's surprising for us. So we have to tell them, how to use the Facebook to their own benefit in order to create a viable, successful business. And later on, we also support with the digital platform for SME, like logistics, sending parcels, or even internet banking. And we are lucky enough to have expert to create some of the marketing strategy MOOCs as well for the digital marketing and the products and modern marketing strategy. And for some of them who have no idea how to go about and to start their own business, we also have the MOOC that can give them inspiration for product development and the service in the businesses as well. So these are the courses, and of course, if they complete the course and also the test, which is very easy test, 10 just common test, and then if they pass 70%, they will get the certification from Chiang Mai University, signed by the president of CMU.
I wonder how many people got this certificate so far.
Right now is probably about 4,000 already. 4,000.
No way, really?
Yes. Yeah. Well, we kind of worry during the first few months because we have in the terms of hundreds, but not the scale that we would like to have. But right now we got a lot of response. But believe it or not, since the beginning of this project, only 50% of the learners are age group, but the other half are from just normal people, just like you and me, or even for the people who just graduated and trying their first job, or some people who are out of job and trying to boost their own skill or create business for themselves. So we kind of surprised on that as well. And I think the next phase of CMU will try to plan not just only เกษียณมีดี but คนไทยมีดี is for everyone.
Wow, it's a bigger picture. So how
right.
many so far those people who have registered to the system to learn?
Probably about 4,000 right now.
4,000.
Yeah, but this is from the MOOC platform. But we also have another platform that you can learn online messaging. That's a lot easier for the seniors. We found that the MOOC system could be challenging for them, and they have a lot of difficulties in order to. Well, some of them could not even remember their own email, so you can imagine that.
What's the password?
Yeah, that's right. But so we create a super simple platform in line that you can just do a couple of clicks and then you get into the lesson right away. So on that, I think we have about another 4,000 people who are learning on that platform. So we try to hit about 10,000 in approximately 2 months.
I see. It's growing very fast. And also you got this Facebook group for them?
Yeah, this is actually a marketplace. It's an open, but we select the merchant, we kind of screen them a little bit, and they can put their own products online in our marketplace. We have the admin to monitor the activities, and we really need to take care of our members here because we don't want them to get, try by some of the people who are not willing so well for them. So that's why we try to take care a lot of them and also provide some of the technical supports for them as well. We use a lot of boost posts for the Facebooks, so it can be more visible to people around the country.
So this marketplace is open for the public to come in and also buy the product from them?
Yes, of course. You can just visit here at the Medee Markets. You can search from the Facebook group, Medee Markets, and then you can go and support them and buy some of the product. As a matter of fact, I have, spend too much on this market as well. And a lot of time, like special events, like this past New Year, I just buy some of the products here and give to my friends.
So you're a huge fan of your own system too.
Yeah. But a lot of times that we go and did the workshop for them, local workshop, go to the field. They will give us all these gifts for free because they feel so appreciated that we do this for them. Apparently, they're quite very happy with what we are doing.
Okay, right. I like to hear some
Right.
stories from what you do for them. Like those who are very successful, like they're just coming and knowing nothing about e-commerce, but now they are really keen of, quite skilled to do the e-commerce. Do you have some example for us?
Yes, actually, just this one. คุณแม่นิรติสัย is almost 80 years old, almost 80 years
No.
old. But she's very, still healthy, very strong. And she created her own line of products, a bunch of them. It's like organic detergent and, for washing
Oh.
dishes or even washing your clothes, it's all
Mhm.
organic. And she made it in her home with the help of her daughter and sons. And now she's been selling this online, and she's so appreciative on our course, because we have like 15 MOOC course, and she passed all of them and got all of the certificates. And every time that we have a workshop, she will go to the workshop and present to the new members that, see, I have 15 certificates. It's so easy to do. And she also have the same problem that I told you before, that she didn't have the enough resources to make enough product for the demand. So that's one happy story. And Medee Suree is another one who's making this lantern, the Lana type of lantern. And normally she will get the orders during, near the Loi Krathong festival, but right now all year round and from all over the country. So that's another success story. And we have a bunch of this as well, but still growing, because right now we're trying to expand our work to the rest of the country. We signed an MOU with Chiang Mai Senior Society in order to carry on the workshop, the local workshops for them. So all of this platform, even though it's an online platform, but we go on and do the actual workshop as well, with the social distancing, of course. But at some of the skill, we need to kind of go and train them in person. And right now we expanding to the rest of the northern Thailand. We signed an MOU with the Senior Citizen School Network of Northern Thailand. We have a Praku Piyawan Pipat doctor, who is the chairman of the network. He's so supportive and try to promote Kasian Medee or Medee Senior in all over Thailand in this year. So we go around the country. This year we have several seminars. It's almost like weekly seminars now that you can follow, and we have a lot of inspiration story. We invite a lot of people. Some of them are experts in the field or who have overcome their obstacles in selling products online, and give them some inspiration. So this is the one that I was talking about. We try to create an army of trainers that can implement Kasian Medee platform into local rural areas. And right now we go to 17 provinces in the northern Thailand. I just went to the Chiang Mai one, to Lamphun one, and we went to Tak, we went to Sukhothai, we went to Phetchabun, and lately we went to Phuket.
Wow.
Tomorrow I'm going to Uthai Thani, and then Nakhon Sawan, and then Monday China. So we
on tour.
keep it busy.
So do you still have time to teach?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. So we teach online now, because right now it's as a COVID, CMU allows you to teach everything online. But normally I'll keep my Monday to Thursday at CMU. I will stay in Chiang Mai, and then for the weekends I will go all over the country. So,
I see. So a lot of work, and I see your network. The army is expanding. Can you talk about a little bit more about the training trainers? So you are trying to get the seniors to be trainers too?
That's right. So they have their own platform and the system already that a lot of people might not know. It's called the School for Elderly, or the senior schools. The senior school for seniors. They already have that, probably like 2,000 of them in the
Oh,
country. And we realized that it's not practical for CMU to go to 2,000 of them, or all the tambon or the ampere or the district in Thailand. It's not viable at all financially, and
mm,
with our effort and energy, we might not have the capacity to do that. So we think the sustainable way is that we need to build this type of army that can implement the Gasian Medee as a trainer. They will know the context inside of their own community, and they will know their own people, so they can become a support system for us.
mm,
And for CMU, we can provide all other tools that they need in order to propel this type of platform inside of their own school. So we think this system might be more sustainable, just
mm.
to make them to be able to stand on their own, and we can support them.
I see. So I see this part of the thing that we've been discussing in the education, lifelong education. So can you elaborate more about this and how it's related to Chiang Mai University effort to do this for Thai people?
So Chiang Mai University has this philosophy that we have been brought about, or we got established because of the request of the population, especially in the northern Thailand. So the university has been established by the people, so we need to do something for the people in return. One of the things that we are creating is that we think that education should not be limited to just only the
Mm,
student inside of university, but should be provided to the people in the society. So they
mm,
created CMU School of Lifelong Education to make this open the doors for all other people that who are interested to get to learn new things, to reskill and upskill. And CMU Lifelong Education will provide all of these courses. Basically, we act as a promotion house as well, that we try to select some of the courses that already carry on in Chiang Mai University and provide to other people in general public. On my side, though, on the innovation of education side, we provide new courses for free, and this is more or less official type of learning, just like Gasian Medee, or we are rolling out some of new and interesting courses like Skills for Life.
mm,
We try to promote soft skill for the people who are entering the workforce. A lot of people might not have like a logical thinking or management of the project, or communication skills. So we'll create this 16 MOOC courses and also the workshops for fostering this type of skill. So all in all, we try to give an opportunity for just people in the society to be able to learn more. And at the end, we hope to create a lifelong learning society in Thailand.
wow, that's very impressive. And I think that Thai people will get into more the idea of having lifelong education instead of like graduating and then get the degree and then get to work and then finish the learning. So far you see this picture is coming up to the minds of the people.
Yeah, it's already happening. Actually, School of Lifelong Education has been established less than a year, and right now we have almost 80,000 lifelong learners from all over the
Wow.
country. Yes.
Okay.
So I think it's exponentially growing, and that's a good picture. And right now we have a lot of work to do, especially for me, to make it much better and more viable in terms of providing of this new platform of education.
I believe it's going to be a good model for other university too, and also other people who are into education. So today, thanks a lot for being with us, ครับ Associate
pleasure.
Professor Dr. Nuttee Suree, and we hope that we have more conversation and also other interview in the future ขอบคุณมากครับ
ครับขอบคุณครับสวัสดีครับ